My name is Elliot Ruther, and I'm here on behalf of the Cincinnati USA Music Heritage Foundation. I'm here with Patty Collins, representing the Music Foundation. 5 years ago, with several folks that are here that will be introduced, we participated in a vigil and a time to get together on the 30th anniversary. And so we're glad to be here for this 35th anniversary to bring in some new voices and to honor those lives that were lost here 35 years ago, and to honor and recognize those that experienced the tragedy. As many of you know far more than I, there was a crowd crush that took place here on this plaza, of which hundreds and hundreds suffered, which 11 died. And we come together tonight to honor and recognize, as well as to look forward to some other movements to move forward. I want to introduce Patty Collins, who with her husband Bootsy helped lead a group here 5 years ago, as we've continued to do things, as well as with the Bootsy Collins Foundation.
Thank you, Elliot. Thank you everyone for coming out, and to the families, we just send our love and kindness to you right now. And this is a great, great night. And we thank our city, Mayor Cranley, for making this happen. Elliot, Cincinnati USA has pushed it all the way through. So we thank you.
Thank you, Patty. The Music Foundation found ways to work with folks that have been a part of different groups, and especially some key people that have been working on the vigils, as well as to craft an appropriate memorial marker to reflect and honor what is here. I want to introduce a couple people in particular who were a part of the concert. Mike Babb. Mike, who has been a part of this group and leading the charge. Rick Schweitzer, who's also will be a part of this next part. Tom Brown and Casey Ladd have been critical to this. The Music Foundation is only helping to help facilitate what has come from this group. Casey, whose mother passed, was one of the 11, and the other 3 gentlemen have been a part of this. There's been other individuals that are here tonight that have been in and out of this path over the last number of years. But this, Mike and Rick and Casey, and we have Peggy Wilson with us, whose sister was Connie Sue Burns, who was lost that night as well. And we're going to move to honor and recognize each of those names with the lighting of each of the lanterns here tonight. At this point, Mike and Rick.
Casey's actually going to light the candles. That's what we're doing now.
You do it.
Okay. Okay. Connie Sue Burns.
Yeah, Mitch Peter.
The Bose family was involved with this too. Andy had been in communication with the new.
Eckerly.
Amen.
Philip Snyder.
I talked to her when she was in town over at Ramsey's place.
Roller Adams.
Oh, sorry.
James Mormon. meant crossing a bridge they had no reason to fear. Then in a moment of time, the crowd was packed in like steer. As the band played their sound check, the tragedy happened that to us may never seem clear. So for Brian, David, Connie, Jacqueline, James, Karen, Peter, Philip, Stefan, Teva, and Walter, we all have shed many a tear. I think about my longtime saying, I hate Mondays, so it brings me near. So you see, our beloved 11 in your spot in heaven, it is for you we are all here. Amen.
At this time, before the mayor speaks, would any family members wish to say anything at this time?
I just want to say thank you to everybody here for making this a reality. Mayor Cranley, Patty, BC Foundation, Cincinnati Terrorist Foundation, our survivors. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Everybody knows somebody appreciates you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mayor Cranley. I can speak that even before John returned to office, he's been attentive and in communication, being aware of what's been happening here. So it's great to have a friend to be in a position to support this cause further. Mayor Cranley.
Thank you. Good evening. I am honored to be here with you all this evening on this solemn occasion. It is always important to remember loved ones that we have lost, to keep their memories alive in our hearts. Especially true when we have lost friends or family members unexpectedly, without the warning of advanced age or illness. 35 years ago tonight, 11 people lost their lives near this very spot. All of them merely wanted to attend a concert, to have a fun evening filled with good music during the holiday season. We all know what happened next. I cannot begin to fathom the pain felt by those of you tonight that were there and lost someone special. I want you to know that you're all in my thoughts and prayers. I think it is safe to say that all Cincinnatians and all music lovers share in your grief. What occurred that night could have happened to anybody, but it happened to your loved ones, and for that, we are truly sorry. I'm reminded of what Rose Kennedy, the mother of President John F. Kennedy and Robert Kennedy, said when asked her about the deaths of her two sons who were both killed. It has been said that time heals all wounds. I do not agree, Rose Kennedy said. The wounds remain. In time, the mind, protecting its sanity, covers them with scar tissue, and the pain lessens, but it is never gone. I think it is proper and fitting to erect a memorial for those that were lost here at Cincinnati Riverfront. There has been much talk about how to do that, and Elliot and the Cincinnati USA Musical Heritage Foundation, I know, has been working with families and others to make sure that what is said on the memorial is appropriate. And with the leadership of Patty Collins and Elliot Ruther, it will be appropriate. But within a year, we will have a memorial here permanently marking the history. Not a positive history, but a history that we need to remember and to pray for annually. So by next year, that memorial will be here. Thank you for your time. May God bless all of you, and may God bless the 11 people who aren't here with us tonight, but whose spirits are, and for all the families and survivors that are with us. Thank you for having me.
At this point, thanks again for everyone for being here. forward to taking the next steps. And then may we all come together to dedicate a memorial and gather again together. Thanks again. I want to point out to the key focus that helped keep things together with Mike Babb, Tom Brown, Rick Schweitzer, Casey Ladd. That's the core and the heart of keeping this going. God bless. Thanks everybody for coming.
Thank you.